Sitting in my inbox are a bunch of keto questions. Today, I'm going to be answering those questions at random. So let's keto on.
Welcome to the Easy Keto Podcast. Each week, join health strategist and keto coach Shyla Ann as she takes you on a journey to achieving wellness in your mind, body, and soul. In conversation with various experts, insider advice and actionable tools are available at your fingertips, so you can live an empowered life. And now, your host.
Hello, how are you doing today? Out of my Easy Keto Menus inbox, I chose 6 questions to answer, and I'm going to be sharing the questions and the answers with you today. And just to kind of forewarn you, a lot of these questions have to deal with food, which makes sense considering that I love food. So naturally, I would attract people who also love food and want to get healthy. So let's get started with question number 1. How do I start keto? Now, this has to be like the OG of questions that I constantly get asked, because I do constantly get asked this question. And that's completely fine because keto is something that's still relatively new. Although when we really think about it, long time ago, our ancestors, they didn't have stores, or if they did have markets, it wasn't like they could just buy everything from a market. A lot of food was got by hunting and gathering, foraging, growing, all of that good stuff. And when we think about the foods that we eat now that are high in carbs, a lot of it tends to be processed. And they didn't have that processed foods before. Now, processed foods can mean anything that has gone through a process, like picking is a process, or processing meat is a process. Cooking is a process. What I mean specifically by processed foods, maybe I should say highly processed foods, is let's say Oreos. Oreos are highly processed foods. With all of that being said, keto is not a new way of eating. Just the word keto seems to be new. Giving it this label of keto seems to be new because all we're doing is cutting carbs, increasing healthy fats, healthy proteins to run our body as efficiently as possible. Now, I could go on and on about keto, and I know that the question of how to start is a popular question and a good question because we all want to see results as quickly as possible. We want to be on the fast track. Am I right? So instead of going through all of it in this episode, I am going to give you a link to my free keto course. Now, here's the link. easyketomenus.com/starting-keto. Now, once again, easyketomenus.com/starting, STARTING, the dash symbol, and keto, KETO. You're just going to hop on over to that website where you can sign up for my free keto course. Punch in your email, and you'll get an email with your private login and access links. So go ahead and do that as soon as possible because I give you everything. How to start, what keto does, a bonus recipe, and so much more. Do the entire course and get on the fast track to seeing results. Now, with all that being said, let's go on to question number 2. Can I eat popcorn on keto? I heard popcorn is a healthy snack. Popcorn is one of the most popular snacks in the US. I mean, when you go to a theater or someone's house and they're popping popcorn, it just smells so inviting, right? It smells so good. But that does not necessarily make popcorn keto. I'm going to give you some macros here from Very Well Fit. So just give me a second as I pop those in. Now, there's 2 methods of which people pop popcorn. First, we're going to go with the traditional oil popped popcorn, which is for 1 cup, 5 grams of carbs, 4.1 grams of net carbs, 0.8 grams of protein, 4.8 grams of fats. 1 cup of air pop popcorn is 6.2 grams of carbs, 5 grams of net carbs, 1 gram of protein, and 0.4 grams of fat. Both of these popcorns are plain, so no butter or movie theater oil, which is not butter, and you definitely want to stay away from if you choose this snack item. No chocolates or toppings, anything like that. This is just plain popcorn. And I know what you might be thinking. Well, both of those macros are under 20 grams of net carbs. And you're right, they are. But remember, this is for 1 cup of popped popcorn, not unpopped popcorn, and then you end up with like 3 to 5 cups. This is 1 cup of popped popcorn. And you need to ask yourself this: when is the last time you ate only 1 cup of popped popcorn? Which can make you easily go over 20 grams of carbs if you're not careful, because it tastes so good and it smells so good and you just want to keep eating it, right? With that being said, if you are relatively new to keto, I would recommend you stay away from popcorn for now. It can be addicting. It's hard to just stop, especially if you're at home and you've popped a whole bag for yourself. You're going to have to scoop out 1 cup to get a good measurement of your macros. And that entire bag is going to be just staring at you in the face for the rest of the night. Can you resist? Don't know. But if you are deeper into your keto journey, I highly recommend you listen to episode 9 entitled Cheat Meals on Keto. Yes. I talk about the best way to enjoy cheat meals or cheat snacks or cheat days. And I even give you questions so you can kind of do a self-diagnosis and see if you're even ready to cheat on keto. So make sure you listen to that episode to know if popcorn is safe for you or if you should maybe hold off on it. Question number 3. Can I eat more than 20 net carbs? Of course you can. Of course you can eat more than 20 net carbs. Now, 20 net carbs is a general starting point for people who are just getting on keto, who are just starting to change their life. And 20 net carbs is kind of like that magic number because it gives you just enough carbs that your body needs, but not enough where it becomes reliant on glucose energy. Instead, with the high fats and the moderate proteins, your body starts to develop those ketones. And those ketones are the magic trick, the key ticket to you seeing results and losing that fat fast. Also, when you deprive your body of glucose, you start to drain those glycogen stores, that excess carbs that are sitting on your body. Another word for excess carbs could be excess fat. 20 net carbs is a good general starting point. People who are just starting to change their life around are not active people. And nothing's wrong with that. It takes baby steps in order to really learn how to walk well, right? Once you start eating right, you can incorporate exercise and increase your health goals, adjust your macros, all of that good stuff. It just starts with 1 step. And I highly, highly recommend getting your nutrition in place and strong before moving up. Anytime I have ever eaten junk food and then tried to exercise or do any sort of physical activity, sports, weightlifting, etc., even walking, hiking, fishing, anytime I've eaten junk food before or candy before and done those activities, I felt really just like bleh. Like it wasn't a good feeling. I didn't really enjoy myself as much. I got fatigued really fast during those activities. I felt like I wanted to just vomit. Like my body was rejecting those sugary junk foods. It didn't want to use it. I highly recommend getting your nutrition first, and you can increase your carb level as you increase other aspects of your health, your physical fitness. I highly suggest listening to episode 10, titled There Are 6 Types of Keto Diets. Here's which one is right for you. And I go over all of the types of keto diets and which one you should pick. From just starting out to getting more advanced. Now, question number 4. What can I eat on keto? All right. This question goes hand in hand with the first question. How do I start keto? Because as we just talked about, we want to start changing our eating habits first before we move on to anything else. So instead of listing out to you every single thing that you can and can't and maybe could eat on the keto diet, I'm going to link you guys back to my free keto course, because in that course, I give you a complete food guide as part of it. And when I say complete, I mean complete. You get everything, what you can eat on keto in every single category. Vegetables, fruits, oils, fats, meat, vegan, vegetarian, all of it. And then you get what you can eat in moderation, sweets, alcohols, and more. And then you get what you should just completely avoid. So I break each of my main 3 categories down in subcategories, and it makes it super easy for you to use in your everyday shopping, eating, everything. So make sure you download my free keto course to get this complete food list. And that website again is easyketomenus.com/starting the dash symbol keto. I'm going to link it in the resources so you can check it out there as well. Question number 5. How do I stay motivated? So this person wanted to specifically know what I do and how I've been able to stay on the keto diet, the healthier path for all of these years. What keeps me going? Now, when I think of the word motivation itself, I think of, the reasons why I do something. So then I start breaking down, okay, why? Why do I do this? Why have I been doing this? What makes me stick to doing this? Now, I'm going to be honest. In my early days of trying to get healthy and lose weight, my motivation, I thought the best motivation was to compare myself to fit celebrities, fit models, etc., etc. I mean, I kept hearing it everywhere. Oh, get a picture of somebody you idolize and, compare yourself, use that to reach your goals. And I followed that advice. But you know what? I kept noticing that when things got tough, seeing somebody else being fit or losing weight was not what kept me on track. I mean, I didn't care about it at all. If anything, I started to despise it because you'd get these feelings of being envious or jealous or comparing. All things you want to completely stay away from on your journey, right? And for your life in general. And I think it actually caused me to backtrack more than push ahead. So for a while, I didn't really care about my health or my body. And I thought, hey, maybe I'm just one of those people that will never get healthy, never look a certain way, never feel a certain way. But I started doing mindset work, and I started working on my self-confidence and who I am and why I'm on this earth. And to me, it was really God that started to change my whole mind and make me realize that I am wonderfully and fearfully made. And my body is my temple. And once I started loving myself for me where I'm at now, no matter the circumstances, I was able to see that, okay, I already love myself. Now, I need to show me that I really love myself by making my temple the best that it can be. And I have all these people in my life that I love and that love me, and I want to be around for as long as I can help it. So I need to take care of this temple, this body. I started writing down what's really important to me and why I want to stick around and why I need to take care of myself. And I invite you to do the same. Actually, I invite you to listen to episode 15, why you should not have a New Year's resolution and how to do these 4 things instead. Now, I kind of take you on a journey of how to question yourself to see where you're at and why you really want to get fit and what you really want to achieve. So if you're ready to do that work, to dig deep down, to know what you should do and what's really going to keep you motivated, I highly, highly suggest that you listen to episode 15. I know it says New Year's resolution, but you can apply this and you should apply this any time of the year, any time of your life. No matter the circumstances, you can do it. The very last question that I'm going to answer today didn't end up really being a question, but that's okay because I chose it. I was choosing at random. And it is, help me. I'm bored. I need snack ideas. As I said, not really in question format, but I know what they're trying to say. They're asking for snack ideas for help. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to help. I have so many resources for snacks and foods and meals. We all love to eat, right? We're in it together. And so I created these resources, and all you have to do is go to easyketomenus.com/articles. And everything that I wrote is going to pop up, and you're going to scroll. You're going to see a bunch of food ones, including snack ones, and you're going to pick the one for you. Now, if that seems just like a little bit too much work for you, don't worry, I got you covered. I'm going to give you another resource link. It is mylink.me/keto. Again, I'm going to spell it out for you. my, the number 1, link, LINK, period, me/keto. KETO. myoneLink.me/keto. So make sure you check that out if you're ready to just find good snacks, find good foods, find good drinks, all that good stuff in one convenient place. Most of all, one thing that I learned is that if we don't ever take action, we will not ever see results. And even if you take the wrong step, even if you do the wrong thing, think of it as a learning opportunity. Because you now know what you don't want to do again, what you won't do again, or what you can't do again. And that leads way to the right direction. So keep going on this journey, keep doing good. I really had lots of fun answering these questions on this video. And if you have a question that you want to ask, make sure you send me a message. I am at Easy Keto Menus on every social platform. From Facebook to Instagram to TikTok, I'm on it all. So I would love to hear from you. Send me a message and let me know what you want me to answer. And I just might share your question in a video.